How to break free from toxic masculinity and stereotypes. Toxic masculinity and gender stereotypes have been prevalent in our society for centuries. These stereotypes not only limit the potential of men, but also have a negative impact on women and society as a whole. In this video, I'll talk about how to break free from toxic masculinity and gender stereotypes and embrace a healthier, more positive way of being a man. Chapter 1. Understanding toxic masculinity and gender stereotypes. Toxic masculinity refers to the socially constructed idea that men need to be aggressive, dominant, and emotionless to be considered manly. These ideas are reinforced by society and the media, and they can have negative effects on men's mental health and relationships. Gender stereotypes are another aspect of toxic masculinity. These stereotypes prescribe specific roles and behaviors for men and women based on their gender. For example, men are expected to be the breadwinners and to avoid activities that are considered feminine, such as showing emotions or caring for children. Chapter 2. Challenging gender stereotypes. The first step in breaking free from toxic masculinity and gender stereotypes is to challenge these ideas. Start by questioning the messages you receive from society and the media. Ask yourself, why do I believe this? Or is this really true? This will help you develop a more critical perspective and challenge harmful stereotypes. It's also important to challenge gender stereotypes in your own life. If you're a man, challenge yourself to take on activities that are considered feminine. For example, cooking or caring for children. If you're a woman, challenge yourself to take on activities that are considered masculine. For example, working in a male-dominated industry or participating in sports. Chapter 3. Embracing emotions. Toxic masculinity often teaches men to suppress their emotions, which can lead to mental health issues and strained relationships. Embracing your emotions and learning to express them in a healthy way is an important part of breaking free from toxic masculinity. Start by acknowledging your emotions and understanding that it's okay to feel them. Talk to a trusted friend or family member about how you're feeling, or consider seeing a therapist if you need additional support. Chapter 4. Rethinking masculinity. To break free from toxic masculinity, we need to rethink what it means to be a man. Being a man is not about being aggressive or dominant. It's about being kind, compassionate, and empathetic. It's about treating others with respect and standing up for what is right. Redefining masculinity requires us to challenge harmful stereotypes and to embrace a more inclusive, diverse vision of what it means to be a man. It means recognizing that there are many ways to be a man and that it's okay to be different. Chapter 5. Taking action. Breaking free from toxic masculinity and gender stereotypes requires action. Start by speaking out against harmful stereotypes and challenging them whenever you see them. Support organizations that promote healthy masculinity and positive representations of men in the media. If you're a parent or caregiver, teach children about healthy masculinity and gender equality. Encourage them to be themselves and to embrace their emotions. Breaking free from toxic masculinity is not only important for men's well-being, but it also has a positive impact on women and society as a whole. When men embrace healthier and more positive ways of being a man, they can be better partners, parents, and friends. It's important to remember that breaking free from toxic masculinity is a process, not an overnight change. It may take time to unlearn harmful stereotypes and behaviors, but it's worth the effort. Every small step you take towards embracing a healthier form of masculinity is a step towards a more equal and just society. In conclusion, breaking free from toxic masculinity and gender stereotypes is an important step towards creating a more equal and just society. It requires us to challenge harmful stereotypes, embrace our emotions, and redefine what it means to be a man. By taking action and making small changes in our own lives, we can help create a world where everyone can be their authentic selves, regardless of their gender. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.